What'd you say?
I like the way it's bouncing down again.
Oh yeah, that's kind of weird, huh? Can it be screwed?
Just that
Uh-huh.
seems to be off
Wacky.
kilter. Yeah.
Let's try. Hold it. If the wind blows it.
Are you live?
Yeah. Hey y'all, I'm here. We still have no power. Oh, did you see that? I came out to do a video, and as I walked out the door here, a big gush of wind came in and threw that chair over to here, and it scared the pee out of me. I went rushing back in the house. Look, oh, it scratched up my chair. Man. Oh, it's got it good. It's bad. So I posted, I only have there's like 800 and something other homes in our area without power. So I don't know what's happened, why it makes it. Ooh, here we go. Oh my God. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh Lord. Hang on. Hold on. All right. Whew. That opened on its own. Oh, something just fell. A tree fell. Did y'all hear it? I just heard a tree fall. Y'all say hey. I just heard a big old tree fall too. Trying to see if I can see anything. I mean, we literally, it's as dark as can be. We tried taking a nap. We got the dogs in their kennel for right now so they don't freak out. But boy, that proved, oh, there goes the lightning. That proved absolutely useless. Oh, here comes another gust. Hang on, guys. Okay. We broke out the old hurricane lamps. What a mess. I think I see a limb down right there, but that's it. I can't even really tell. It's just so dark. My chair's all scratched up. I know. Oh, it came one heck of a gust a minute ago. It might be better if you set those on the cloth, because when that wind blew, it was pretty bad. You going to put it in another lantern? I don't blame you. Yeah, that's not good. We need to get a new one. It's probably been knocked or something. We're old school in it.
Right?
You better get a cup or something to set that in. I heard a tree break. Mm-hmm. I don't want to go out there because if a tree were to fall into us. Look, I've got a friend. I mean, it is pitch black. Woo! Except that. Did y'all see that? If you are chatting with me, I can't see. Yeah, I can't see more than like 20 feet or so. What a mess. What a mess, y'all. Here's my pretty farmhouse table log home Dad built me. And you know, it hasn't even gotten close to us yet. It's only moving 9 miles an hour. So it's not even close. Oh, I see cars out there. Here comes another gust. I cannot believe there's cars out there on this road. Hey y'all, say hey. Anybody on that's in the middle of this also? I'm gonna stay on for a hot minute just to see what all's going on. Our pathway, if you were on with me earlier, it's caving in from all the rain. Trying to see if I can see anything here. You're seeing our solar lights, and then Log Home Dad has some like tiki torches up there. Other than that, it is dark as all get out. Thank you. We're trying. We've been up in our bed. We tried to take a nap. I wake up at every little noise. Log Home Dad can sleep like a rock. So he got a little nap. Third one's a charm. You got it? Here comes another wind gust. Ooh. The chickens should be fine. We got them all buttoned up earlier. Dogs are in their kennel right now just so they don't absolutely freak out. Want to do another one? I think it might have just blown out with the wind.
No, this one, the wick doesn't want to come up.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Looks like we're going to need some new hurricane lanterns, y'all. See why they call them hurricane lanterns? Goodness, what a mess. We are going to have one heck of a mess after this. Here comes another gust. That wasn't as bad as the one a little bit ago. I cannot believe we're without power. It's way too soon for this, so I don't know what has happened. But it said it was like 846 of us or something like that. I shared the log of it. And we just happened to be there. We think the main transformer went out. We like the little substation, because that's where it sounded like it came from when it went out. You'll get a real calm period, and then all of a sudden, phew, what a mess. It's so weird it being completely dark, too. Oh, here comes another one. Woo! Whoa. Oh, that's a lot of wind. Ah! Did y'all see that? Whew. All right, it's like having a ghost or something. Wow. Here comes another one. It's like they're getting closer together. Isn't it amazing how long it takes a hurricane to get up on land and go across? And they were saying that this is going to be the fifth worst hurricane in history that's ever hit the U.S. A lot of good luck Welcome Dad's shoes did there. So we've got these. These are awesome. Sam's. So we got this one years and years ago. And then these here, Sam's had them, and they had them on clearance. So Log Home Dad got 2 of them. They're rinse kits. We take them to the beach with us because they don't have showers when we go to the, like the Cape Canaveral, the National Seashore. And so these are great, even if you did have a shower. I mean, these are great when you get out to your car to rinse off. And so he's filled those up, so we'll have some water for rinsing off. He filled up the camper so we can, because we've got propane in there, so we can go take a shower in the camper. Uh-oh. That was another tree. Oh, Lord. So we can take a shower in the camper in case we're without, because last time we were without electric for 5 days. Sorry, I was trying to see if I could see where the tree came. I heard it over here. Chicken coop looks good, I think. Even if the roof were to come off, they'd be able to get underneath the roost. I hate that it's so dark. And like I said, our powers went out so dang soon. Heard another tree. I can't, I'm not positive. I mean, it could be a big branch too.
Yeah, that pine tree caused it to drop a ton of branches.
Well, that one was definitely a tree. You could hear the break. Yeah. There's been quite a bit of flash of lightning, and your tennis shoes didn't do no good, Log Home Dad.
What?
Your tennies. Your tennis shoes.
Oh, no?
Don't let me die.
Oh, transformer.
Y'all hear that? That's a transformer.
They probably don't hear it.
I don't know if you can hear it. It's kind of like a eerie, ghostly sound. There's our walkway caving in right there. Which poor Log Home Dad has had to work on that a couple of times now. Woo!
Thank you, Preston.
Yes.
Anything major yet?
Can you see the coop?
Yeah.
I'm not sure how it's doing. Oh my. Or did you take it down?
What?
My pumpkin.
No, I sent him.
Oh, you set him down? Okay.
I didn't want him to blow up.
Okay, that's a good idea. See, he's brought a lot of stuff up and stuff to keep it from flying. Log Home Dad's assessing. Oh, here comes the thing of wind. Woo! You getting wet, Log Home Dad?
A little bit. Even.
I'm telling you. Let me see if y'all are commenting.
Look, we got a tree down.
Oh, Lord. Uh-oh. First tree down. Okay, I can't see chat. I don't know why. Oh, okay, I see it now. There it is. Oh my goodness, y'all. Okay. Hey, Julie, how are you doing, darling? Oof. Chicken's animal. Yes, the chickens are in their coop. We've got the coop locked up. The doggies are in their kennels upstairs right now. Well, we got a long ways for the calm to come. It's going 9 miles an hour, and it's still a good, at least 150 miles away, at least. Gusty winds, oh goodness. Yeah, we'll have to find us some more lanterns. We've had these for, I bet you we used to do reenacting, and we had lanterns when we reenacted, and they probably came from there. Hey, Madison, darling, how you doing, honey? Oh my gosh, you guys. Isn't it something? You got your cowboy hat on?
I do.
You gonna wrangle some trees? What you? He's a cowboy, baby. All right. Come back and give us a report. He's going to go check on our basement. I mean, it is so dark in our house. Where's Log Home Dad? Where'd he go? I saw him. Oh, there he is. Oh. Yes, we have a basement. Right down there in Central Florida. Lordy, lordy. Oh, please do. We are going to need prayers because I tell you what, I think when this is over, it's going to be a dang mess. It's going to be a mess, y'all. And plus, you know, I'm sure it's hard for the dogs to understand what's happening and them being in their kennels. It's going to be something else. Ooh. It sure is going to clear out our trees. I already saw a ton of moss on the ground. So Spanish moss, a lot of people think it's very pretty, but whatever it lands on, the trees, if it's in your trees, it kills the leaves. Whatever it lands on, it kills that area. So like we have azaleas below. Oh goodness, sorry. My ribs hurt so bad. We have azaleas below one tree that's full of moss, and I have to constantly go pick it out because it will kill whatever it lands on. And you gotta be really careful. Well, so far so good. All right. So I noticed before we lost electric that there was moss all over the ground from the one tree, which I'll be happy if it kills out some of the moss. That'll make me happy. My job is sending people to help. Oh, good. They said that in Central Florida, I think it is, there was 7,000 people in shelters, and I'm sure they did makeshift shelters like at high schools and stuff. They tend to do that when we have something like this happen. So, man, what a mess. We're gonna have one heck of a one. I was really hoping the power wouldn't be out long and we would have, thank you, welcome, Dad.
Yeah, we had power with Irma for...
Well, it said, I went on the site, I didn't tell you, I told them. I went on the Duke site and it said we're one of 846 homes without power.
Wow.
I know.
So it's definitely that substation.
Right. Lisa messaged me and she goes, you guys don't have power? We've got power. I'm like, nope, no power.
Lisa.
And so she's like, you guys can come over? I was like, yeah, no. We are not getting on the road. I just saw some cars go down the road.
Did you?
I'm like, what in the world? Y'all better get home.
Some people lose power. They might
Try to go somewhere
all
else.
their friends might say, hey, we got power, come over here.
Yeah, but that's not going to
I'm
last
sure
long.
the sheriff's office is patrolling as well.
I really hope that they would have had trucks up at that substation and was working on it super fast. I was really hoping it would only be a half hour or so. Because I know we're going to lose it. It's just didn't expect it right now.
We had a lot worse conditions with Irma before we lost power.
Exactly. Oh, here comes another gust of wind. Woo! I got scared to death though when I first come out here. I opened up the French doors. Log Home Dad had the chair, which now my chair's ruined. Had the chair up against the door, and
Sorry.
I know I could beat you. You could put a cooler or something there.
I thought the chair would hold it.
That little chair. So he had the chair up against the door, and when I literally, as I opened the door, a gust of wind came through and blew that door open and slid the chair across the floor. And I was like, nope, not today. I ain't going out there by myself.
It's amazing how much power the solar lights got.
I know, I can't believe it. That's what I was saying. I said, all the lights you see is Log Home Dad's lights he's got out, the solar lights and his little tiki torches. I can't believe he didn't bring the tiki torches in. So we're out here at our farmhouse table on our side porch. We have y'all can't see, but we have this is all screened. Not that that would stop anything from flying in. A lot of people board up their windows, tape them. And we haven't at this house, but our other house we did. We had a big sliding glass door though too, like huge. And there was one year it was supposed to be really bad and we boarded everything up and I'll be doggone if it didn't miss us. I think is that the year you went to the Outer Banks?
Yeah. No, it was Hurricane Floyd. We went to Rocky Mount, North Carolina.
Rocky Mount. So Log Home Dad's done a lot of hurricane chasing in his life. It's before we had our own. No, we had our own business then, didn't we?
Yep.
You went with other people though,
Yep.
too. He's done a ton of hurricane chasing. Did you hear that? That crack?
I think that was the door.
Was it?
Uh-huh. Yeah, I'm surprised there's a few cars going by, huh?
Yeah, there are. Y'all go home.
Curiosity gets the best of people.
Huh?
Curiosity gets the best of people.
It does, but man, in this dark, you don't need to be curious. A good gust of wind. Whew.
Not only that, but all the red lights are out.
Yeah. Debris flying. If a tree were to break and fall and
That's usually at least a couple of deaths is trees falling on people and cars.
Yeah, that's true. And then we've been watching video from Fort Myers, Cape Coral, where else?
Yeah,
I
Cape
mean,
Coral, Naples.
literally, there was one I watched in Fort Myers. They have a street cam that you can watch live anytime. It's 6 feet up, and it is there's water like right under it.
Did you
It's
see the time lapse?
insane.
They showed the water come up and
no, it's insane. So Log Home Dad showed me a video of people swimming to get out of their house.
well, they were he swam to a staircase and went upstairs.
Is that what he did?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. And it's, crazy because I've gotten some I have deleted so many comments and I have blocked probably 5 or 6 people today. One lady thought it would be funny to say that this was just hype. And then if it was serious, that she prays everyone's safe except her ex. She didn't care if he was safe or not.
Oh Lord.
I know. People are like, oh my goodness. Oh, look at I made those. Aren't they cute? Those are, see, I did these little mason jars and I put lights in them. Oh, there you go. I put lights all in the rocks. How cute's that? Sunflowers. Oh, is it tucked in? Yeah, it's tucked in. I got a little space for it to be tucked in. There we go. I was trying to find something and I couldn't find it. And I told Log Home Dad I was going to try to make something myself. So I have a vase inside of here. You can see it. I should have done a tutorial on this. I had a vase inside of here and then I took river rock and put down in here. And I took these little lights, so this can get tucked down in the vase, this little thing here. And I took some hot glue and glued the flower down in there, and then the little switch can get tucked right in here to be out of sight. I wanted something cute for the table. That was my craft project one day. It didn't take a whole day, it just took an hour or so underneath. Excuse me. It's hard to even look at that. Is that not the cutest? It's got little headlights and how cute is that?
Farm fresh pumpkin.
Yep, we have 3 of these now for fall. And Log Home Dad picked up, we had 2 and Log Home Dad picked up another. And I'm like, all right, I got to figure out what color will be best out here. So I chose the cream. We have a cream, an orange, and I think a green. And I chose the cream because it kind of stands out on the wood table. This is a table Log Home Dad built me.
Ian has been downgraded to a category 2.
Woo! Still a category 2 coming across us. That's pretty severe. Category 2 is what? 120?
100 mile an hour.
Oh, 100 miles? That's it?
That's all.
Look at that. Thank y'all for hanging out with us a little bit. So I guess in the morning, if we still don't have power, I'll probably start moving stuff from the freezer into the camper. You leaving me? Well, don't set it where it's going to blow off. I got lots of light. Listen to him. Is that not the cutest? These are from Sam's Club. It's got headlights. So cute. So cute. Perfect for tonight, right? Sunflowers. I do love the sound of rain and wind, but man, this is pretty intense. Thank you. We appreciate all the prayers, honestly. It's going to be something else. What's scary is what we're gonna have to deal with when everything it comes light and it's past. Now it's not actually supposed to be over us until, I don't know, 6, 8 o'clock in the morning, I think they said.
Yeah, sometime tomorrow.
Yeah. So, I mean, at 9 miles an hour, it's still a long ways away from us. Welcome, Dad has toys. Look at that. I gotta tell y'all about these too. Let Welcome Dad light this one. These are the coolest things. We were at Sam's Club one day and we just walked around, not looking for anything really, just kind of wandering. Uh-oh, it didn't stay. Did it?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Yep.
I think that wind got you at the same time.
Yep.
Is it out?
Must need more alcohol.
Uh-oh. Do you need more alcohol?
Yeah.
So see these little torches? We were walking around Sam's and we went over to the electronics section and these little guys were on clearance for like $40, I think. So they're
Right.
I thought they were less than half price. Well, anyway, we got them. They play music. They're speakers. They play music. Do you need me to shine the light?
Yeah.
They play music. They have a little, and you can hook up to, although Welcome Dad couldn't get them all to hook up. Don't know what happened here. But you can have, I forget how many synced at one time, but they take these
Supposed
little,
to be 6.
they take these little cooking butane, and all it takes is 91% alcohol, y'all. And you also have a tiki torch. But the sound is amazing. Fugo.
The
Fugo.
flashes.
Okay. Woo! Fugo.
Fugu.
Fugu. Goo. Yes, goo. Goo. Oh, baby, is it upside down? No? Okay. Look at that. How cool is that? Look at the condensation on it from the humidity. That's condensation.
And once it gets warmed up, the flame twirls up.
Look at it. It's twirling, you guys.
Like a little tornado.
How cool is that? So what is the funniest about this is how long did we spend in the store trying to figure out what kind of oil or fuel it took.
Yeah.
So we're like looking, we couldn't find any, I forgot what we were looking for at first. Like the oil for the little burners for the,
Oh, the
doggone it, the cooking
yeah,
burners.
the
What are those?
sterno.
Oh, sterno. Yes, the sterno. So that's what we were looking for. It doesn't tell you exactly what to use. And Welcome Dad happened to pull up a video of a guy from the company doing it. And he had the 91% alcohol he was putting in. And I'm like, are you kidding me right now? I mean, we must have been looking for 45 minutes for something to put in it. And we never found anything. Look at that. Isn't that cool? So you can do it with or without the flame, but you have a speaker. They have a speaker in it, so that's super cool. So we ended up getting 2 of them. You can't play music.
What?
It won't let me on YouTube.
Oh,
Yeah. It'll take it away from us.
gotcha.
Even on Facebook, it gives a warning. Oh my gosh. It is so humid too, you guys. Like it's sticky. That's pretty cool, y'all. Make sure you give us a thumbs up. That always helps us with our
72.
72, really. Whew, what's the humidity?
96.
Oh my gosh. It is sticky. It's a little thick out. Wow. Were the dogs quiet when you went in?
Yeah.
Lucy's laying on our bed. We laid down to take a nap, and it's been dark all day. It was a little dark, but boy, when we woke up, it was pitch black. And of course, I hear everything, and I kept hearing everything hitting the side of the house and the
Well, I turned on Pandora there for a little while.
You did, and then that's why I like having a TV on at night. I don't like hearing all this stuff. Our old neighbors had a dog that would stand at the gate and bark all night long. And Lockholm Dad can sleep through a freaking tornado. He did one year, actually. He slept through a tornado.
I can sleep through a hurricane too.
Huh?
I can sleep through a hurricane
Yes,
too.
you can. My hair's huge right now. And I could hear the limbs rubbing up against the house and everything falling and the wind whistling. So I really didn't sleep very much. Thank God I made that chicken salad. And we didn't eat all of our hurricane snacks. Or did Lockholm Dad eat all of his hurricane snacks? I know all of his Pop-Tart. So we were going camping for our anniversary. And our niece was supposed to come down with her little boy, our little nephew. And he bought Pop-Tarts because he said him and Wes needed Pop-Tarts. Lockholm Dad has finished the Pop-Tarts. And these are the Sam's Club Pop-Tarts. So 4 boxes of Pop-Tarts into one box.
I didn't eat them like in a day.
I didn't say you ate him in a day. He's so funny. He's always like, I need to cut back. And then I see him go, because we don't have like a big pantry. So we've turned our spare bedroom closet, because it's really big, into a pantry. And I'll see him going there and there. And I'm like, what are you doing? The other night he was walking and I said, what are you doing? He goes, I need a snack. I need something sweet. And he comes out with his pack of Pop-Tarts. I'm like,
Hit spot.
Did it now.
It did.
It hit the spot. Listen to him. How cool is that? You going in? No, I'm good, baby. I'm good, baby.
You good, baby?
Yes. He's too much, y'all. He's too much. Oh. There's nothing like being without power because you're so used to it and you take it for granted. Like I come down the stairs a few months ago and I had my light on my phone and I went to turn the light on because it's just such habit of turning the light on. But we filled up the bathtubs. If you hadn't already been on with me, we filled the bathtub up. We only have one bathtub. Filled the bathtub up. We filled up the camper so we have water in there so we can take a hot shower in there because we'll have hot water from the gas. If we don't have power by in the morning, I'm going to start taking everything out of the freezer and taking it to the camper. Oh, goodness. Let's see what else. We got so much to do. It's going to be a mess. And then, of course, Lockholm Dad, as soon as the storm clears, he's going to get call after call for work. So he's going to be working hard. Let's see here. I see people comment. Man, it's so hard to see all the comments. Aren't they great, Julie? Those are the neatest things. Hey, Liz. So far, we're safe, girl. We sure are. We're working hard to be safe. It's a mess right now. I'll tell you what. Aren't those so cool? And a bottle of alcohol is only what, like $1, $2 or something. So that's going to last us forever. And I had a ton at home. We bought 2. And then when I got home, I'm like, oh my gosh, we have so much. So we have a lot of this. It's going to last forever. Aren't these great? So probably go on the Sam's Club website and type in FUGOO, Fugu. And these were on clearance. They're a speaker, a Bluetooth speaker, and you can have like 6 together. And this lights up when you're playing the speaker. And then you have the torch in the middle. And it doesn't tell you what it says to use cooking fuel. It's alcohol, you guys. 91% though. You got to use 91%. So make sure if you get this that you do 91%. And it's only like $1 or $2. Those are the greatest things. I can't even believe I was like, gosh, these things are expensive. And they were even cheap at Sam's Club. Like if you go on their website and look them up on just where other people have them, they were like double the price. And I think we got them for $40.
Yeah.
I want to say they were like 40. Yeah.
Because they were 80 or 90.
Yeah.
Full
So
price.
that was a good little bargain. We thought these would be perfect out at the pool deck if we ever get to enjoy the pool. We have not been in our cabin pool since we've been back from our anniversary trip. It has been raining every single day. Unbelievable. And I mean, it's not just been afternoon thunderstorms. It's been off and on all day. And then what did you say? Isn't it like Sunday the high 64 or something?
Saturday morning, 64 is the like wake up temperature.
Oh my goodness, that's crazy. I mean, we've been in the 90s every day. That's insane. I can't believe we're going to be that chilly. That's going to be chilly for us.
Especially this time of year.
Exactly. It's funny because we usually have our fall like in January, and we don't typically have a winter. Only a couple times, and it's only been a couple of days that we've had a couple of flurries, enough to freeze, stays cold enough long enough to, like, we used to, run the sprinkler or something, and the girls would have icicles. Last day of summer here, 90. Oh my goodness. First day of fall was 80. Is that what I'm seeing? Oh my goodness. Sorry, it's so hard to see out here. 60. Oh my goodness. Last day of summer is 90. First day of fall, 60. That is crazy. Y'all, I'm getting old. I can't see without these reading glasses. It's so, I went my whole life with, contacts or glasses, and Lachlan Dad had done a big job, and he wanted me to go and get the LASIK surgery, and I did, and I went and had LASIK done, and so I only had maybe 10 years without having to wear reading glasses, if that long. I'm like, I just want to wake up in the morning and be able to see the time on the clock, which I can still do. If I would not have had the LASIK, chances are I would not need reading glasses, but then I would have to have glasses or contacts the rest of the time. So I don't know which worse, but I literally keep my glasses on my head all the time because I can't see nothing.
All the time.
All the time. I can't see nothing. I put them on to if I'm cooking and cutting stuff, and because I can't see up close, it's all blurry. Let me put him on. Yep, he's handsome. Oh my gosh, let me tell you a story. So his mom was not very affectionate. And I guess he does not remember this, but I guess when he was little, so he had to have been pretty little because he doesn't remember it. I'm assuming he was like 3, 4, 5, 6, something like that. She went and got new glasses, and he come running to see her new glasses, and she put them on and looks at him and gasps, and he's like, what? And she goes, what'd she say? I never realized how ugly you were. And she said his little face dropped, and it just broke him. But thank goodness he doesn't remember that. Is that mommy issues?
Y'all wonder what's wrong with me.
See? How mean to say that to a little one. I can almost see like a teenager would realize you're joking, although that'll come back to bite you one day. They'll use it against you. But to say that to a little one, I can't imagine saying that to a little one. Our kids would fall and, on a coffee table and hit themselves, or on a chair, and they would start whining, and to distract them, we'd start spanking the chair and saying, bad chair, bad chair. And it would get their mind off of them falling.
You break my floor.
Yep. It was super sweet. Could you imagine saying that to a little one? That would have to absolutely break them. I can't even imagine.
Just mean.
Yeah, so LASIK is amazing. It literally, you're healed. Let's see. You come home, you go to sleep because sleeping helps heal. And when I woke back up, it was probably about 4 or 5 hours later, I could see. I mean, it was a little bit blurry from, of course, you having surgery, but your eyes heal super fast. So within a day or two, it was amazing. Although you do suffer at first from like halos. So if you look at a lot and you see the halo around the lot, like you do right here on this, that's what you would see on lights.
That's not normal.
Not after you have, yes, after you have surgery, it's normal. But it can last a little bit. And then mine ended up regressing. And I had to go back, about a year later and have it touched up.
Yep.
So I had two, and that one was actually worse than the first one, but I loved it. We had a pool at the time, and I wanted to be able to go swimming and open my eyes underwater because I couldn't see anything if I didn't have contacts in, and you can't open them underwater with contacts. So I was so excited about all that, and that's nice, especially when we're snorkeling and all. I can see right in the water. But I don't regret having it, and the only thing I do regret is not doing it sooner.
Yeah.
Wish we would, but we didn't have the money. I wish I would have done it sooner. And it actually wasn't that bad, the cost of it. It wasn't horrible. Just don't find a coupon. Blurry without contacts. Yes. Yes. It's amazing. You'll love it. Yes, you can lose them. Oh my gosh. So if you remind me, I'll send you the link also. I just shared with Log Home Dad a video. I'm not kidding you. There's this eye center on Instagram, and it come up in my reels. And the lady comes in and she is having a pain in her eye, like her eye's all watery and red. And the doctor goes in and opens up her eyelid. They hold it back with a tool. There was 23 contacts in there. 23 up in her eye. They pulled 23 contacts out, you guys.
Wow.
That is insane.
I guess it would hurt.
Wear sunglasses. Yes, sunglasses. That's another thing. Yes, 23. If you remind me, I'll share it with you. And it's so funny because the lady, she seemed a little to-do. She had fake eyelashes on, and they were coming off because her eyes were so watery and everything. And they lift that up and stuffed in the top of her eyeball. They started pulling them down with a Q-tip, and they counted 23. I mean, how do you keep putting? I guess she thought she lost them. She thought they were. Did y'all hear that?
Yep.
That came from the property over across from us. Yep, that sure was. That's what I heard earlier. Oh, Lord, I hope that doesn't block off the road. Yeah, so she had 23 up in her eye. It's weird watching them pull them all out. And I'm like, how do you think you're just losing those contacts every night and they're not in bed or anything? Are you eating them? I mean, that to me, why would you keep shoving? And then obviously her eye had to have been hurting. She had to have felt like she had something in her eye. And she's lucky that didn't do some severe damage, that like it didn't, get stuck and pull off the top layer of her eye, because that happens to a lot of eye, that like your eyeball, it pulls off that layer. I couldn't even imagine. Oh my gosh, you can't sleep with them in. It will cause you to have astigmatism. It can make it like, instead of round, like a football shape, and they can actually stick to your eye, and then you can't wear them for like a month. You have to put these drops in. That happened to our daughter. It's awful. I don't understand. 23, and wait till you see this and her trying to take them out of her eye. It's insane. I can't even get over it. It's just absolutely amazing to me that she kept stuffing her eyes. At the very least, I would feel like I had an infection or something going on, and I wouldn't keep putting contacts in my eyes. That was just absolutely crazy. Oh, absolutely. Like, don't wear them.
My palm's itching.
Oh, that's money. If y'all from the South, we believe in palms itching and money. I used to have it all the time, and I've not had it in a whole lot of time now. Goodness. What a mess. Were we going to sit out here all night? What are we going to do? We can't go in and watch TV. Dang it.
You're the entertainment tonight.
I'm the entertainment. Log Home Mom Live. Oh, isn't that awful? And even when you take them out, it's like you scratched your eye. So how she kept stuffing those things in there, I'll never know. And I know when they're because they're disposable, and you're supposed to throw them away every day. And I know when they're thinner, so they're not as sturdy as a regular pair of contacts. They tear easier. But I'm just like, how do you keep putting them in there and you don't even realize? On this up there, right there. I mean, how do you not even realize that you've got something in your eye, or your eye feels like it's got sand, or to me it's like, and I guess that's why she finally went to the eye doctor. But boy, whew, I would not do that. So where's everybody else watching from tonight? Where are y'all at? If you're new to us, Ohio, woo! We are in Central Florida, Orlando. So we are right in the path of this monster hurricane. Like I said earlier, they said earlier that this was the 5th largest hurricane ever to hit the United States. Not just Florida, the United States. Because a lot of times they'll be a Category 5, but they stay out to sea. So they don't hit land. And I think this one ended up hitting land 3 times. It hit Cuba, Cayo Casa State Park, and then where did it finally come in at? Was it Fort Myers? So, and I'm curious, I haven't seen footage yet out of Captiva or Sanibel on how, because I'm sure they've been evacuated, but I guarantee they were torn up pretty bad. And if you've watched...
that little community, Matt Lachey, right?
Oh yeah, I love that. Yeah, so
that little restaurant.
We ate at Hooked Island Grill in Matt Lachey.
Matt Lachey.
And it was right before Pine Island. It was the cutest little community. We didn't get the time to explore it because it was raining on us. Is it just bad?
Yes.
Doggone. That's some good money coming. We didn't get to explore the little community. It's just darling. It's so cute. They have made it really nice. That's what every little coastal community should do. But they showed a Facebook post earlier today because they're right on the waterway, and they were already wet. So I'm sure the water's either risen or they had some waves come in or something. So they were
looking at some videos where, because it came in below Tampa, Tampa Bay, the water went out.
Washed out, and that's dangerous.
People were able to walk.
Apparently the water will come in unexpectedly and it can kill you. Is that another transformer?
Yep.
It's like a tsunami. It said that the water gets washed out, and when it comes in, you have no warning.
Yep.
And these people are insane for doing that.
Sorry.
It's okay. I can't believe they did that, and I can't believe authorities didn't get them off there. That's insane. And St. Pete had a shark in the
I saw it.
road in the water.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. All I could think about was all that. But anyway, Captiva, when we were going on our first little cruise on our anniversary, so there's Captiva, and then there's, I guess it used to be Little Captiva, but it's North Captiva now. I guess North Captiva sounds cooler. And North Captiva is only accessible by boat. There's no vehicles, only golf carts, bicycles, things like that on the island. And it's pretty hoity. These are million-dollar homes, multi-million-dollar homes. And there's even a resort on there. And we stopped there and had ice cream. We didn't get to explore because we didn't have enough time. But we got ice cream. But it used to be one big island. Captiva was just one big island. And the hurricanes, I think it was did you hear that? 1921 came through, and it's now 2 islands. But 21 happened, and then was it 23? So that solidified it. There was no going back after that. So apparently some of the best red fishing there is in that area too. And fishing was bad the time of the year we went. So it's really interesting to see that. And what's very interesting is Captiva is also very wealthy. Everything there is multi-million-dollar homes and condos. But the last, I think it's 2 miles of the island is a resort. And it's condos, and it's just amazing. So the only way to get to the very end of Captiva would be if you were staying at that resort. The redfish, yes. Giving them a whole big place to be. And the fishing is supposed to be amazing.
That pass between the islands, and that's what they call
Redfish Pass. Yeah, Redfish Pass. And it's pretty deep too. And it's pretty wide through there. You would definitely need a boat to get from one island to the next. Now, there's a couple islands that were kind of close together. I was kind of surprised how Giuseppe and Cabbage Key were very close together. And two different environments. One is luxury and the other one is just laid back, Margaritaville.
Right.
It's just hilarious. It's actually, Cabbage Key is where, I guess Jimmy Buffett frequents there a lot, but it's what he based Margaritaville song off of, was Cabbage Key. So there's just a restaurant, a couple of houses, a nature trail and stuff. There's not much on Cabbage Key, but Giuseppe is an actual resort. The only way you can go there, you can't just pull up your boat and go there. This ferry is allowed there, and then you have to be
you have to have a membership.
Yeah, membership. It's a resort membership, and it's pretty swanky, but it looks beautiful. I mean, we got to go by it. We were supposed to be there, and the power went out, so we didn't get to eat there. I would have to go. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna have to hang on to the laid back side. If it wasn't our anniversary, we probably would have. But it didn't matter. Both places ended up with no power. At first, it was Cabbage Key with no power. And then...
Did you tell them about our story of driving?
Yes. No, I've not told them. So when we left Captiva. Oh my gosh. So we're at Pine Island. And I see Pine Island and I see Captiva. They're right next to each other. And I'm thinking there's a bridge. Nope. You guys, we had to drive out of Pine Island, back through to Fort Myers, back down to Captiva. It was an hour and a half. So we had to get up early and leave. So we drove an hour and a half to get there. We had to be there, a half hour early?
9 a.m.
So we get on the boat. We're going to Giuseppe. They get a call when we're not too far from the islands, and Cabbage Key has no power, so everyone's going to Giuseppe. It's like, all right, that's great. Well, then a few minutes later, it was like, Giuseppe doesn't have any power. And I guess one of their stops is Gasparilla, but it's starting in middle of August. It's no longer season, and so most of the stuff closes down, although they have to have things open. And they decided to take us to Tarpon Lodge. Y'all, I'm not kidding you. It was 10 minutes from where our camper was. It was down the road from where we were. Oh, I heard that. It was down the road from where we were. So we just spent an hour and a half driving, another hour and a half on the ferry to end up 10 minutes from our camper. And it was not, I literally already had my lunch picked out at the restaurant there. It was our anniversary, I had dressed nice. And it's not the food we had expected, so we ended up eating there. It was hot as heck. And we get back on. They stop at Little Captiva, and we had ice cream. And then we got back on and went back to They did refund our money, because I don't think they refunded anybody else, but they did refund ours because we were literally 10 minutes from our place. It's not like that was an island where you could just drive there, like Giuseppe or Cabbage Key or Little what do they call it? North Captiva?
Yeah.
Okay. It's not like you could just drive to any of those. You have to have a boat to get there. But Pine Island, you can drive there. So it was just like, oh my gosh, this isn't happening. This is not happening. And then, of course, now another 3 hours back at least, you know, by the time we get back to the, what a mess. What a mess. All right, y'all. Well, I'm going to let you go. We're going to figure out what we're going to do here, but I hope y'all have an amazing evening. We'll keep you updated if anything major happens. I'll go live in the morning when we get up just to see all the damage. And because I know there's going to be some damage. I don't know what. We can't see. So, but I hope you guys are safe, and I hope you have an amazing evening, and keep all of us in your prayer, because I have a feeling it's going to get worse before it gets better, because it's not even made it to us yet. But you guys take care, and thanks for hanging out with us. What do you say, Locum Dad?
Bye, y'all.
Bye, y'all.